Aiden, it's been a while since we spoke to you. Just catch us up. How have you been doing? How's college life kind of treating you and here at Mizzou?
Yeah, it's awesome. This is the place to be. I mean, I think I love it so much. I went home for Thanksgiving last week, and I told my parents, I said, the challenge of not being that best guy and kind of beating up on everyone is pretty awesome. I think there's no other way I'd rather have it. Like trying to figure out the puzzle and find who I am in my wrestling and be dominant and not just win. It's like all these challenges are thrown my way, and there's no other way I'd rather have it. This is the best, especially in the thing that I love the most. And I think I love that I have so many amazing coaches around to help me, and I'm going to get there. But it's taken, obviously it takes longer than you think it does, so, but it's still fun.
Before we go into college, you had a busy summer, maybe wins and losses that you wish you had, and maybe results you wish you were better. But assess your summer in freestyle and kind of take us through that.
Yeah, I mean, great summer. I feel like I got to compete a lot, which a lot of guys, some guys deal with injury and some guys don't get those opportunities. And so I got to compete at U.S. Open, World Team Trials, Senior World Team Trials, Pan Ams. I was blessed to be able to compete in every single one of those, and I did my best. And I learned so much from every single experience that it's just propelling me to make me better. And I think those opportunities are so amazing. I feel like that is one thing that always makes a difference for me. And partly why each year in high school, if you always look at my results from freshman to senior year, every year I got so much better because I spent those 9 months competing and wrestling in the off season and doing those things that a lot of other guys either don't want to do or are afraid to do. And so I feel like the summer was amazing. This year's amazing. Next summer's going to be amazing. As long as I get to wrestle and I'm not injured, it's pretty amazing. So.
Was there a specific tournament this summer that you feel like you've grown the most and got the most experience from?
Yes, I would say definitely. I would actually say three. I would bucket it into three. I think my U.S. Open tournament helped me develop that self-belief, self-confidence in myself. That was pretty awesome. Having the chance to be what I thought I could be. I was already number one in the nation, but beating some of the college guys and winning that tournament, beating some guys I didn't think I could beat, kind of really gave me that self-confidence to be like, hey, dude, you can do this. You can be a world team member. You can be this. You can be that. It kind of helped me. I had already believed that, but it just kind of cemented it. World team trial finals, losing twice. I had 3 matches, lost those 2. I mean, those were great experiences. Great competitor. It just shows me that I need to make some adjustments in my wrestling. I can do really well, but I also can't be satisfied with that stuff. And I think there's a lot of adjustments that I can make in those matches to win those. Those are super winnable matches. And then the other one would just be those senior level. Going up a weight class. I mean, you can't really. You only have 79 kg, 92 kg at the non-Olympic World Team Trials. So. I mean, I wanted to compete. I don't like to make excuses for myself, and so I got to compete there and get to feel those bigger guys and try to wrestle different style and maybe develop some strength. And I learned a lot in those matches too. I could pick specific things, but the overall theme is I got my butt kicked and I learned. So,
one final question on freestyle before going to college. I mean, for the senior world team trials, I mean, Josh Barr did really, really well there. I mean, and you won one out of those 2 matches. I mean, what was the biggest takeaway from that? And knowing that he did extremely well, does that give you confidence being hey, little adjustments, can I do well?
I think it gives me confidence, but it also just kind of I tend not to. I feel like I don't think about that too much just because people have different styles going into tournaments, and he may wrestle a foreigner completely different than I would wrestle a foreigner. And so I kind of think more of along the lines of, I guess it does give me confidence, but I know I can beat that guy, and I'm curious as to how my style would match up against a bunch of other guys. But I think him doing well just kind of showed me that once again, I'm there with those guys, and I can do that, which I've already believed, but it just kind of cements it. It's nice when you get those kind of tangible results that you can look towards rather than just telling everybody that you can do it.
Now as a freshman, right, and you're already in the lineup, got some big wins already this year, have some tough losses, but what have you learned so far this year, especially in that big win against Illinois?
Yeah, I would say you can't. There's so much wrestling that you have to learn. Like, I feel like I watch a lot of wrestling and I do a lot of wrestling, and the more I watch, the more I learn, the more I know how much I don't know, and it's crazy. Like, when I was in high school, I thought I was pretty good, and I got here and I do pretty good in the room, but matches are a new territory to navigate. Everyone brings something new to the table, and that's definitely a new challenge. Also, again, kind of like I said, again, going up in the weight, we're wrestling 197, also brings its challenges, And so I think all those things kind of give me something fun to work on and chew on, as well as schoolwork, which is also always fun. But yeah, I would say biggest takeaway is just like I know I'm tough and I can wrestle hard for 7 minutes. It's just a matter of cleaning some baseline foundation things up and going to get the legs. And if I can get on the legs and I can create wrestling, I'll win the match. But until that happens, I'm gonna just keep learning.
You're taking over for a pretty, remarkable guy in Rocky Elam.
Yeah.
How important has he been, being around and being a mentor, even though he's not in the lineup yet, or maybe not this year, maybe he'll take his red shirt or not, but how important has he been for your development?
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I mean, it's nice to have someone's brain to pick about all this stuff. He's wrestled a lot of the guys that I've wrestled and will wrestle, and he always has some good comments for me on what things and adjustments I can make, and yeah, he's just helping me out every way he can, and it's pretty nice. He's a good teammate. So.
And finally, how excited are you for the rest of the college season?
Pumped, dude. I love it. This is the best. Like I said, there's nothing else I'd rather be doing than having these opportunities and having these challenges. A lot of guys, I think, kind of shy away from that stuff, or think they, I don't know, mix of things, kind of give up, or think that they'll never be where they were, or who they were in high school, and I don't really care about all that. I think I told one of my coaches, I said, if I friggin' end college 15-50, I don't care, because I love wrestling so much that I'm just going to try to get as good as I can at wrestling, and hopefully everything else will take care of itself. So it's just so much fun. Just a lot of fun.